Hi dear traders, today is Wednesday, August 20. Let's discuss the charts for the euro and the pound sterling and try to devise trading plans. The euro gained ground in the first half of the day yesterday, but came under selling pressure later. We observed the same picture for the pound-dollar pair. The USD dollar set the tone for the New York session, so risky assets underwent a correction. Amid the empty economic calendar, most instruments traded sideways. Today, the British pound perked up after positive macroeconomic data. UK inflation data surpassed the consensus. The CPI was expected to slip by 0.1%, but the actual index grew by 0.1% from a month ago. The annual CPI rose by 3.8%. This is way above the Bank of England's target of 2%. In response, traders rushed to buy the sterling. The inflation data delayed expectations of active rate cuts by the central bank. Currently, the Bank of England lowers the key interest rate once a quarter. The prospects of cautious monetary easing are bullish for the pound sterling. Besides, the inflation report for the Eurozone is also due later today. The CPI is projected to remain flat at 2% in July. The core CPI should also remain at 2.3%. This rate has been locked since May. If the data matches flash estimates, the ECB will have to suspend the circular active rate cuts and check how the economy will react and what inflation will be recorded in the autumn. This approach will hardly support the single European currency. Don't be surprised if the euro remains under pressure after the inflation data. ECB President Christine Lagarde is going to make her comments today. Don't miss her speech. She will comment on inflation trends and the market will respond. The US will not provide any economic data today. The Fed minutes are worthy of note. Fed policymakers Christopher Waller and Raphael Bostic are due to speak. Yesterday, Mitchell Bowen spoke about the banking sector and cryptocurrencies. Nothing was said about interest rates. Let's see whether the two Fed members will drop a hint about the funds rate. On the 4-hour chart of the euro-dollar pair, we see that buyers entered the market at 1.1635. If there is a false breakout, we can play long positions with target at 1669 and 1698, where I will open short positions, bearing in mind a drop of 25-30 points. Targets for sell positions will be 1669 and 1635. If the instrument settles below this level, the price will sink to 1601 and 1567, where I will plan buy positions predicting a rise of 30-35 points. If the euro makes a false breakout, I will go long at 1601 and 1635. As for the pound sterling, it rebounded following the positive inflation data. The bulls are fighting for 34.88. If the instrument settles above it with a test, the buyers will have an excuse to open long positions, hoping for a further uptrend, which has been going on since early August. The first target is 35.27. If broken, the door will be open to 35.60, where I will plan short positions, bearing in mind a drop of 25-30 points. Short positions will be relevant at 35.27 on a condition of a false breakout. If the burst pushed the price to 34.88, the pound could fall lower to 1.3447. The lowest target will be 34.03, where I will plan long positions expecting a bounce of 25-30 points. Good luck.